Baba Bowie.
WestJett.
What is up, alternative medicine and Thomas Edison? My name is WestJett, and today we're going to be ranking the knives from worst to best again. Oh, and literally 0% of you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah. Car reveal already happened. Data reveal at 200k. Get ready. The one thing that stays consistent with all my updates on the lists is how bad the Smite knife truly is. Unfortunately, I actually bought it, and as a person who owns the Smite knife, I can clearly say that I lost 10 IQ, at least. Bro, get this Home Depot looking-ass knife off my screen. It straight up looks like domestic violence against your wife. And coming in at number 36, we have the Soup Kitchen homeless man's version of the Huntsman Sapphire. What? No way? Money? Do you want to earn cool Valorant skins without losing both your kidneys and your wallet? If so, then Buff is the application for you. All you need to do is run Buff in the background and it'll automatically earn you Buff points. And with those Buff points, you can buy a bunch of great things such as Steam cards, Robux, even Fortnite and Valorant points. Not to mention that Buff is also a free application and doesn't slow down your computer. All it does is run in the background while you can play your games and you get money. Very cool. The reason I like Buff is that they don't discriminate. They actually even have League of Legends and Splitgate. Another interesting thing to note is Buff is actually available worldwide and not just in the States, so hey, get that bag, boys, EU gang. And if you're not a full-fledged gamer, you can always convert your Buff points into some gaming epic RGB peripherals, which you can flex on women. Now, what are you waiting for? Join Buff right now with the link in the description and download it on Overwolf, or use the link in the pinned comment. Hey, thank you Buff for sponsoring this video. Ya boy WestJett, signing out. Peace. Now that I got the money to pay my whore wife, I could finally go back to the knives. At 35, we have the Nebula knife. There's nothing more to say about it. It's the universe. If the universe, it's painful. And if it's this painful... And coming in at number 34, we have the default knife, but with a stripe of yellow and letters on it. That's literally all it is. This knife is so plain, you might as well call it a bagel. FBI, open up! Yes, the Clash of Clans P.E.K.K.A. sword. Honestly, Clash of Clans is probably the most iconic game of, like, the century. Everybody knows what it is, but this knife, nobody wants it, and nobody cares what it is.
My nigga, you just got roasted!
Surely, this respectful singer would never say the N-word. Candy cane, first of all, I'm gonna break a little bit of a hot take. Candy canes taste like ass. You would never buy them outside of Christmas. I'm gonna be the Grinch and ruin the vibes for you. Who actually likes candy canes? You only eat them because they're there. Yes, the Song Steel knife. It's like a sovereign sword if it ended up in a Darman video as the homeless person. Disgusting. Guys, the Lux Melee, it's pretty plain, but why is it called a melee? I know it's melee range, but I prefer Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Alright, so the K-Tac sword. I'm assuming TAC stands for tactical, and the only real tactical thing about this sword is me not equipping it. And coming in at number 28, we have the Magepunk Electroblade. I've only seen one person ever use this in Valorant, and they were gold, so unless you're gold and below, I don't think anybody uses this. It is quite ugly. The Tier 3 Pokemon sub's weapon of choice, the Spline Knife, as it closely resembles the high heel they want her to step on them with. This reminds me of the Skyrim dual-wielding swords, but instead of leveling your magic, you leveled Cringe 100. Yes, the rapier. But in the Valorant community, we use the terms alleged assault. What is this, show and tell? What is this, preschool? You would never want to bring a knife to preschool. Maybe in the States, Counter-Strike always tells us, never bring a knife to a gunfight. You know, this sword's pretty cool. This knife's pretty cool. It's pretty great and all, but the Jonestown people also thought Kool-Aid was cool until they died. Yo, what's that? Breaking news from the White House? What's going on?
It is famous celeb dream. How dare you put the Prismax this low on your list, you white cis-male cum gender loser.
Shut the fuck up, Dream. Go cheat on a block game, you Man, these axes low-key give me nostalgia. Reminds me of the good old Minecraft days with Team Crafted, where Jerome kept using that axe, you know, ask you a question. Man, we grew up too fast. But at least he follows me on Twitter, right, guys? This goddamn knife keeps playing the same song every time you inspect it. They paid Zed so much money, and they couldn't even get 2 songs. I'm not even asking for much, just 2. Elderflame costs more than getting lawyers for your divorce because your wife cheated on you. It's so expensive, unpractical. It does look really cool and has nice little fire flame decal effects on the side, but Yeah, it's not worth it, just like marriage. And coming in at number 17, we have the Ion Claw. The Ion Claw energy sword from Halo Meme 100 weapon is pretty cool, but it doesn't have an inspect. It's not that cool in that regard. The swipe animation is amazing, though. Literally copy-paste everything I said about the Ion sword. It applies to this one as well, but this one got that little peculiar glow with it. Makes it look more aesthetic, you know what I mean? Makes it look a little spooky, a little sussy. And coming in at number 15, we have the Reaver knife, which got painted green. They dripped it in some literal, what is green? Grass? Wait, I don't, what the fuck? I mean, this thing's okay, but it's called a relic for a reason. If I was comparing it to somebody I know, I'd compare it to Joe Biden. That face when USA politicians are older than Hiko. Coming in at number 13, we have the Jett knife. Delete Jett from the kunai and it'll be a 6 skin. I don't want to see Jett on it. It doesn't fit. It's not aesthetic. Everybody knows that life is about proportionality. It's not proportional. It's disfigured. Yikes. Get this mathematics protractor looking thing off my screen. Its animation's cool, sure, and it kind of does remind me of Doctor Strange, but he's a doctor and no gamers are that smart. Well, we're smart in our own ways, like the amount of war crimes we commit, that's about it. The police brutality baton is very effective in areas such as Hong Kong, but other than that, it's nothing that incredible. It does look pretty cool, and it looks kind of like a sex toy, so that's cool, I guess. And before we jump right into our top 10, be sure to smash like on the video, and if you disagree with this list, write your own top 10 in the comments. But I can never be wrong, I'm a genius. And coming in at number 10, we have the Glitch Pop Axe. It's very nice. Honestly, this skin fucking sucks, but I forgot to put it in earlier, and it kind of does have that, like, maturity relic kind of thing to it, because it was the first battle pass, so maybe 5 years down the line, people will be paying money to get this knife. Probably doubt it, but, you know, my fault. And coming in at number 8, we have the Prime Karambit. It is actually very clean, but unfortunately, if you upgrade it, you have a mental problem. That is facts. That's why it can't be higher than number 8. Holy goddamn, this sword's big and heavy and long. You're literally it's weighing you down. Your character's a beta male, can't even carry it. Personally, if I had this in my hands, I'd be swinging it around helicopters. The one goddamn act I didn't complete was this one. I didn't play during this act because of school, and then I realized the ruined dagger is more important than school. It's probably gonna be worth more than an average degree in the next couple of years. This is a coveted knife, it's a community classic, it's beautiful, and god, I wish I had it. Butterfly knife is cool, but I'm a little over it already. It's a little too fast, and it actually hurts my head. I don't know why, but I was using it, flipping it a lot, trying to help my ADHD, and it made it even worse. It made me feel like I'm borderline brain dead, but it is very clean. I'll give it that. The Reaver knife's pretty edgy, but if you're edgy, you're probably not going to be bringing a knife to school. You'd bring a shotgun. God, I love the Sovereign Sword, but I wish it loved me back. Oh. I love the Glitch Pop Dagger almost as much as I love milking this knife ranking video for money every 3 months. Ayo, JB, boot up a drum roll. This knife literally gives you aimbot. I know this for a fact because I'm hard stuck 69 elo in Immortal 1. I want to say it's intentional for the meme, but it's probably not. Stay classy, stay cool, and don't be a fool. Thank you for watching.
Let's go! 'Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, but I know that I don't.